Right, troops, how we doing? Fucking, I'm no long back from my class. It's my first day back. I was off for a week because, no that Saturday there, but the one before I was sparring that cunt and fucking the two of our kneecaps like smashed into each other at the same time, like as if we need each other on the knee at the same time, fucking about 30 mile an hour. I was like, fucking hell, and as I says, I think I said, my entire shin was just black and blue, like for the kneecap right down to my sock line. So it wasn't like hundreds of wee bruises, it was just one big bruise, know what I mean? So I was like, my knee still felt a wee bit sore, so I was like, I'm not going down to fucking, I'm not training like that, know what I mean? Because no matter luck, I'd make it worse. So first day back and it's a quiet shift, know what I mean? There was only about 6 days or something, but all good in the hood, done it. But fucking before I elaborate on this video, I want to uh, kind of put my viewers onto something. So a boy I know, his name's Brian Carey. I know his mum, and his stepdad was like my best pal growing up. I think I'd mentioned him before. My pal Zenga, he was kind of like my partner in crime, my sidekick, whatever you want to call it. So Brian has got a YouTube channel. It's called West Coast Bandit, I think. He's brought out a kind of, it's a rap song, but I'm not going to be honest, right? I grew up listening to rap writers, right, into Eminem, Body, into Eminem, DMX, Tupac, all that shit. Kinda don't listen to it as much, but still has a place in my kind of heart, you know what I mean? And to be fair, all the kind of rap that I seen in the UK was all London and all that, but we're seeing it kind of come up here where there's a rap scene that's kind of grown in Scotland, and some of it, I'm not going to say I would listen to it, but it's quite intelligent, it's quite clever. It's if you're into that, then trust me, you've got to listen to it. So just to give him a shout out and ask if any of you are into that, to follow his channel, and I'll put a link to it in the description of this video. Um, the tune that he's brought out, is it 13AZ? It's called, I think. So, or that's the name of the channel. Fuck knows, right? But I get confused with all this shit anyway, right? But I'll put a link, and if you're into that kind of shit, you can scope it out. Know what I mean? Some coffee, as you can see. I still drink coffee out of a fucking pot noodle tub, barrel style. Don't know what it is, mate. Ceramic on my teeth just doesn't feel good at all. But I have like ceramic plates, obviously, and metal cutlery, but just something about ceramic mugs. Like my Wayne bought me a Rangers mug and all that. Fuck, it was my birthday yesterday, in fact. But what was I going to say? So anyway, I'll put a link in the description. Blah blah blah. Give him a wee shout out and that. Boy's alright, know what I mean? Know his man, all that, and as I says, his stepdad, and I know his wee sister as well, know what I mean? Uh, my best pal was actually the one that died in my brother's house when I first got out. It was funded in my brother's house. It was quite, I don't know, it was just, I was glad I got out to see him at the end of my sentence. Like, I'd got out in the September and he died in the December, so even though I lost my best pal, I look at it like I got out to spend his final months with him. So I'm grateful for that, know what I mean? But aye, so this video, right, is about something that I already done a video about. But it was, well, obviously I done a video about that screw down Wandsworth, right? I believe her name's Linda D'Souza Arbo or something. it sounds Portuguese or something. And something in that video has flagged up the algorithm. And as I explained in a short the day, I got a week ban, right? And it said the reasons were cyberbullying and harassment, right? So when I've looked at the context, what it says was this description of that could like basically cause a person low self-esteem or some shit. And I found that quite ironic because when you watch that video, which she done, which I still can't wrap my head around, but self-esteem, are you kidding me, mate? Fuck's sake. To me, any lass that could do that and video it and all that is... I don't know, I'd be questioning their self-esteem anyway, do you know what I mean? But hey ho, know what I mean? So anyway, I appealed the ban, right? Listen to this is weird. I appealed the ban, and what happened was it came back saying, no, we're still gonna keep this ban up, blah blah blah, and they said it doesn't even matter if you delete the video, the ban will still be in effect. But I deleted the video anyway. I just thought, fuck it, just delete it, know what I mean? And then woke up this morning and it said, after reviewing we've decided this wasn't against community guidelines, so we're lifting the 7-day ban, right? Which I find quite strange, because what I notice in my YouTube channel is if I like somebody's comment, the like will no show up, or sometimes I'll post a comment and it'll disappear, and I need to write it twice and all that, and I'm like, and people are saying their comments on the showing up, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? It's like shadow banning or something, I don't know. But just censorship for you, innit, man? But anyway, back to the fucking the topic at hand, right? So obviously some of you will know, or all you will know, that there was a video circulating about a prison officer in HMP Wandsworth in London having intercourse, full blown, with an inmate in his cell while his pal or his cellmate was videoing it on a fucking phone, sitting smoking a joint, right? And the officer in question is clearly aware of the fact that there's another prisoner in the room and that she's being recorded and just doesn't seem to give a fuck. And obviously I know like people who've had relations with prison staff, and I've heard of people having relations with prison staff, but it hits home differently when you're sitting basically watching a recording like on a phone. And at first when I saw that video I wondered, right, is that no staged? But remember the documentary Banged Up with 5-0 Kev Lane fucking him out EastEnders and that Johnny Mercer, the politician and all that? Don't know what jail it was, but the jail's been shut, but it's still like you can go in and visit it and all that. Get a tour on it, but I was like, I wonder if like they've just went in there dressed up and fucking like a mad fantasy. Like I've always wanted to get hegumped off 2 cons or see like that. It's fair to stranger shit than this, know what I mean? And what kind of got me thinking that it might be staged is, see when you look at her epaulets on her shoulders, you'd think they would say HMP. But hers had numbers on it and all that. Like letters and numbers, I think. And I'd never seen that before, so I was like, that. I wonder if this is just a fucking a bam up, not a bam up, right, but you know what I mean. And it turns out that it's 110% legit, and this screw's being charged with fucking, like, I can't mind what it is. It's like bringing a like public office into misuse of public office. Fuck knows, right? Something like that. But it just kind of made. I thought I'd do a video about like the kind of the dynamics between prisoners and staff kind of hooking up. Now, I'm not going to lie, right? I've seen some right attractive staff in my time, right? I think every cunt in the jail has. And to be fair, with the length of time that I was doing, and most other guys were doing, if a woman's trying to batter into you and she's a screw or a fucking psychologist, whatever, and she's reasonably you find her reasonably attractive or above average or fucking smoking or not, then it's almost your duty to to go there, know what I mean? It's almost like the thinking is, I'm a criminal, I'm a prisoner, it's my job to corrupt you, but it's your job to withstand my advances. And I'm not saying me personally I would ever try and like make the first move on a bird screw that I thought was hot, know what I mean? I'm not that fucking stupid, but if she's blatantly making it obvious, then it's kinda at you're in, you know what I mean? But I always wonder, like when I first went to Adderwell, right, I went to Adderwell for Shocks Prison in March 2009, and I could not believe the amount of smoking hot birds that were working here. It was like saturated in it, and I've always wondered, is it just more than, do they want to work there? Is it more than just a job to them? Is it like um they like the fact that maybe there's a lot of guys kind of look but don't touch? Is it a self-esteem boost? um I don't know, but it is quite it is quite weird, I think, especially when you look at the fact that almost every prison in Scotland now, or every prison in Scotland now, has a psychology department, and they're all young lassies, like fresh out of uni. Um, a lot of them are quite good looking as well, so it's like, are females overrepresented in psychology courses, or is it just the jail only employs female psychologists because they think, oh, he'll not be able to, he'll just see her and the birds will start chirping. I'm not going to lie. When they sent a psychologist down to me, and if she was right good looking, my guard would go up even more, because I'm thinking to myself, it's like that honey trap, innit? It's like, I'm not saying this was the case, I'm saying I would be sitting in my head, this is why I thought back then, I'd be sitting thinking, do you honestly think I'm stupid enough to think, oh, she's been nice to me, oh my god, she likes me, and I'm not that daft. Do you know what I mean? I'm just got to be sitting like, alright, and all that. Like, and obviously, cause we doing a degree in psychology and that, you kinda um, see through a lot of the pre-prepped statements that they're hitting it with. Like, I mean, we would love to have you on the course. Like, that. Shut up. But what is it that there'll be people that go? I know there's people that look at the gone working in the prison services. It's a career, right? But what the fuck would possess and this bird was smoking, right? I seen a picture of her. Apparently she's a swinger and she's married and fuck knows what. So if that's true, this was in the papers and all that, so all the news. The husband, I'm wondering, because apparently, I don't know, I can't confirm this, but she's meant to have an OnlyFans page and all, right? And I'm wondering, like, this is news, mate, because, as I say, it's not just wee Jane's gone with wee Big Chris, so it's like, oh, we'll just, any time I've heard of this, it gets swept under the rug, and there's like a wee half bit in the paper or a column or whatever. There's no like a fucking video, mate, like a 5 minute video. It just, mate, she's doing more than just fucking beg hanging him, know what I mean? She's fucking on her knees and everything, know what I mean? Just camera phone right in her face and all that. What? And one of the things that kind of perturbed me was, imagine she's got kids. This is on the internet. About 5 different cunts sent it to my phone, so obviously, like, being a jail focused channel and prison criminal justice system and all that, you always get cunts sending you mad shit like that, right? And I thought it was a fake, not a fake, but like kind of staged, know what I mean? Like mum will film in a jail sort of thing. No, mate, she's a serving screw. Crazy shit. I just don't know what the hell would possess somebody to get a job in the jail and go and wreck her career by getting the jail and doing that. Like, I'm just find it, I'm gobsmacked. Like, it's one thing gone with a con, right? I dare say their screws probably done it and get away with it. But to do all that in a room, in a cell, a prison cell, and allow a cunt to sit and watch and record at the same time, like, how does that not put you off? Like, it would put me off. I'd be like that, stone outside. And my pal, I wouldn't be wanting him to sit and watch that. Like, but that's just me, I guess. We're all different, innit? Just, it's absolute madness, mate. And it's not even just that. She'll need an OnlyFans job now, fuck's sake, but she'll not get a job at any sort of kind of public sector job now after doing that, like, you mad? Because any job she goes for now, that would tarnish, like, oh, you've got that screw working with you and all that, know what I mean? So, in effect, it's almost like she stigmatised herself, like, the way a lot of prisoners are stigmatised when they come out of jail. They can't get jobs because, oh, it's like, oh, you've been in jail 20 years, oh, fuck, employing him. Do you know what I mean? And I think there's just so many fucking mad aspects of this. It's just, I don't know, like, going and doing all that, but letting somebody video it, and then knowing you're in a vulnerable position, they've got you by the nuts. But I dare say she was probably doing a lot more than gone with a con. I dare say that she's been bringing in, and that's what we say is, like, she's been doing the troops proud in more ways than one. Bringing in phones, gear, whatever, do you know what I mean? And it's not that. She'll be good for a sentence now. Because he'll make an example of her, I think. But that cunt had done it, cunt had banged her. He'll be a national hero, mate, in the prison service. Like, you're no kidding, and I guarantee you, when that cunt gets out, you'll probably see him on all sorts of podcasts, man. But this is the thing, it's like, in the jail, when you go with a screw, it's like, kind of like a status symbol. It's like, what? Especially if she's smoking. You know what I mean? You'll get ones that will just probably go with any bird screw just to say they've done it, but then you'll get ones that are just doing it to get you to day ship from, then you'll just get ones that are kind of loved up and then seeing where it goes, whatever. But that cunt will be a legend anywhere he goes down there now. That's a fact. Know what I mean? But aye. And it's just that kind of, just says like, because I was saying to on Sean Toll's podcast about how when you apply to work in a prison in Norway, you have to get a degree in becoming a prison officer, whereas here you just fucking sign up and do 6 weeks training or something, 6 months training, whatever the fuck it is, and then that's you a screw, do you know what I mean? So you've not really got a lot of things into how to deal with people and hit their psyches and all that kind of shit. But just shows you what kind of cunts are getting jobs in the jails, know what I mean? Just fucking, and they're not all like that obviously, but what the fuck possessed she's in her 20s, this bird, I think. But just don't get what would possess somebody to do that. Go into a jail and let yourself get videoed in every compromising position you can think of. Know what I mean? Probably be sitting loving it to know all the attention she's getting, but wouldn't be me, mate. Know what I mean? That kind of fucking attention, man. It's just shameful, innit? And it's embarrassing, I think, for her point of view. But the guy's point of view, it's like, I don't know how long he was doing or how long he had left or what. But I think Wandsworth's kind of like I think with jail, it's like, I don't think there's like LTP bits in it, like long term. I think it's just kind of like they're Berlin, like there's a couple of jails down London, but you get Pentonville, Wandsworth, Belmarsh, fuck knows what else, but crackers, man. But aye, so I just thought I'd come on and fucking do that wee vid again, man, and watch my P's and Q's and watch how I kind of phrase things, know what I mean? Because can I be fucked with all that banning, like, but it's a fucking, can I do fuck all, can't you know, man? They're all want to shut you down, man. If you say white's white and black's black, man, they'll try to fucking charge you with it and all that. Charge you with a hate crime, like what? 1984, what I'm talking about. But, what was I got to say? Aye, so I'm going to leave it there anyway, but cheers for the cunts that were on the live and all that the other night. It's a bit quiet and all that, but fuck it, man. It's going to be like that, innit? Know what I mean? But, aye, as I say, tune into my pal's fucking premiere later on. It's on at 7. If you're into that sort of thing, obviously. And if you're into that kind of thing, subscribe to his channel as well. So it's just good to see people doing shit with themselves and being creative and artistic and all that. Do you know what I mean? So you all take care, and I'll speak to you all next time I'm on. Over now.